Hey guys, Kazny here, and welcome back to FM24 with my 10% challenge, where we take on PSG with using only 10% of their wage spending. Um, we picked up with just before the start of the season, with a couple of friendlies to go and a couple of transfers still to do. As you can see, I did sell Quateng and Madrano. I did sell the right back and the left back. As I was going to. So that means I needed a new right back, a new left back, and a striker. So for striker, I picked up Marco Nasty for £4 million with some add-ons. High potential, important player. Plays advanced forward. Plays the advanced forward moves into channels like Speed Offside Trap. He did get injured in pre-season, so we only played one match so far this season, and he scored on his debut, which was fantastic. I'm expecting a lot of growth from him and a lot of development and some great performances as well. I think he'd be really good for me. But I have to be a little bit patient because he's only just come back from injury. I also signed this defensive midfielder called Matias Diaz from Internacional, a Brazilian, for £4 million with some add-ons. So he is competent at right back, so I'm going to train him to become natural at right back. I'm also going to try and train up his weak foot, but solid big matches, which is great, and some consistency. And he's got like ball playing ability, and he's got great defensive ability. He can track back with his speed and his good positioning and good decisions and vision, etc., etc. This is a great trait for inverted wingback support. So we're currently he'll get better and better once he learns French. He's only on 10k a wage, which is fantastic. As soon as he learns French and learns at least accomplished in that position, I think his performances will get better and better and better. So I'm really looking forward to how he will do. For the left winger, I signed Logan Delorier Schaube for left winger. Not the most incredible signing. Again, he got injured in pre-season, so he's only played one game, and he didn't do very well. He was very unfit. His match fitness was really bad. But yeah, big match is consistent, ambitious. He's French. He's only 23. There's probably a little bit more growth in him. He's pretty quick. 15 agility with the 14 pace. 15 dribbling. The crossing is kind of low, but he's got high technique. He's got great free kicks, great corners. So I'm sure he'll chip in there. 15 flair. He's brave and aggressive, and he's got good work rate. So he's going to put in a good shift for me in a 4-4-2. So again, I think this will be a very good signing. I just got to get him up to speed. Just got to get him up to speed with his match sharpness and iron out some tactical issues, and he'll be up off and away. He's also had 12 leadership, and I've got quite low leadership in my squad. So he instantly went to the vice captain. So being French, being one of the few Frenchmen, straight to vice captain as well. Lafont is the captain, by the way, the goalkeeper that I signed in January, previous January. So yeah, I signed them 3 and then sold them 2. And then I signed on deadline day. I signed a whole bunch of free agents, just like free new gens. I just did some bunch of random scouting. They're not incredibly great, but they were all free. And my under 19s were terrible. They're all like 16, 15, 16. Well, not they can't be 15, but they're all like 16 years old. So I just picked up a whole bunch. I'll just click through them. They're not the greatest, but they were free. I need to sort out some player faces for them all as well. So we'll just see how maybe one of them will become good. We'll have a little check and see how they get on. Then the big one at the bottom. I've avoided it right now. The big one at the bottom. Deadline day strikes. Leipzig are putting bids in for Monterisi, my centre back. I reject it because he doesn't want to leave. They put another bid in. I can reject it again. It was up to 11.5 million. They then put a bid in for 14.5, rises to 18.75. And the board accepts it with 8 hours to go on deadline day. 8 hours left on deadline day. The board accepts it. The chairman accepts it. It was 14.5 million up front, and the add-ons are quite good if he does play some games for them. £400,000 per game for the next 10 league appearances. And then 20 if he gets sold for a profit, it's 20% of that sell on. So if he does play 10 games, he is a squad player for Leipzig. He has joined as a squad player. So I presume he will play 10 games, because even a sub appearance will count as an appearance. So I presume so. They do have Orban and Luke Haber as the first teamers, and then they've got Bitshabu as a squad player. So I'm presuming he will play over the course of a season. It might take the full first season to get 10 appearances. We shall see. But I was just so annoyed that the board accepted on the deadline day. So very annoyed. So I panicked a little bit. Well, I did panic. I panicked a little bit and had to find a really good centre back without doing scout reports. So I turned to a player that did very well on my Hellas Verona save. Probably the best performing centre back I've had on the game, if I'm being honest. Without scoring corners, a centre back that doesn't score corners, like the best performing open play centre back. So I'm hoping he can do it again. I am playing with the FM Scouts database update, so he's not at Hellas Verona anymore. I think he moves. I think he's either moved, or I'm not quite sure what happened. I don't know if that's part of the update. I don't know if he actually does play for them in real life now. I don't know. Either way, he went to Santos Laguna for 2.6 million, and I've picked him up from Mexico. Bruno Amione. He was insanely good for my Hellas Verona save. So the idea was I had to try and get him in, because I knew he would be good. I knew he would defend well. He would then also shift to the left-sided centre back. If you remember, my left-sided centre back is right-footed. So he is then the highest wage of anyone in the entire squad. It still narrowly fits within the wage budget. But I've moved the Brazilian Lucas Ribeiro over to the right-hand side now. So he'll partner Lucas Ribeiro, who has had a good start. Again, he's not one to score corners. He's not the one scoring corners, so he's on a 7+ right now. And again, doesn't speak French yet. So I have 2-star centre-backs there, which is kind of good, because we're playing a less intensive system, so I should be able to play them every game. But speaking of the tactics and the centre-backs, the tactic currently looks like this. It did not start like this. As you can see, the right-sided one is a ball-playing defender. Became a ball-playing defender. I did begin the season, if you remember, with something like that, with the 2 centre mids and a support winger, etc. But it has evolved. And in the last match that I've just played, I scored 3 goals in the second half with playing like this, which was a ball midfielder support and a volante attack, with 2 winger attacks in the ML and MR positions. We're playing unbalanced. I'm doing pass into space, slightly more direct and highest tempo. We're doing distributor defense quickly, and we're doing counter attacking. And then for this, we are doing a mid block with a higher defensive line and more often press. So the intensity isn't too high. It's a little bit high, but it's not like as high as usual, as what you would expect. So that's currently there's still going to be changes. There's going to be little tweaks and changes to it, but that's how we're currently lined up right now. The results. I've won 3 out of the first 4 games, which is brilliant. 2 great 2-0s. But that was with 2 centre midfielders. And then after the Lille match, I was kind of struggling a little bit to create anything at all. And then in the first half of the Saint Etienne game, I'll just go into that one, I was struggling again. So in the second half, I dropped them deeper, and they made some team instruction changes, and we destroyed them in the second half, including an exceptionally great first goal from Diego Gomez, which I will show you right now. This is the Inter Miami midfielder. He receives the ball about 40 yards out. He takes on a bunch of players, runs straight through, and bang, straight into the top corner. Amazing goal. First goal for the club. Playing as volante attack, so that was brilliant. And I should also show you the assist for Nasty's goal on his debut. This was an assist from Krupi, Junior Krupi. A really good defence splitting pass. He receives the ball there. Through 4 centre-backs, 4 defenders it was. Through 4 defenders everywhere there. You've got the 2 midfielders and then you've got the 2 centre-backs straight through the middle of them all. For Nasty on his debut. With a great little slotted finish in the corner. So that was really good. So in the second half I played some really good football. So that was with this. Oh, sorry. That was with this one. So hopefully I can expand on this and make some more changes. There's no player instructions at all yet. So a couple of player instructions could be the finishing point. There's also issues with my dynamics, of course. We're slightly low on the cohesion, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be. But if I go to hierarchy, now that Monterisi has left, there is no team leaders and there is no highly influential players. The social groups are a bit of a mess as well. So things are going to get better. A lot of players can't speak French, so things will get better over time just through cohesion. So I'll show you the table after 3 games. Played 4, won 3, lost 1, 9 points. So I've won 3 games already, and the entirety of last year I only won 8. So this is very positive right now. I'm really enjoying how this is going so far, and it will get better I think as the season goes on. So yeah, it was a bit annoying about the centre back issue, but if Bruno Amione plays pretty much exactly how he played for my Hellas Verona save, he will be incredible. He will be incredible for only £4 million. And definitely worth the wage. In terms of the wages, we are currently on 405,000 with a committed spending of 409. I've got a few more youngsters joining when they turn 16 in January for free. If you compare that with this, which was 421,000, so we are still under that, which is great for the 10% challenge. But anyway, that's the update for you guys. The Twitch link is down in the description below. Come and follow the channel. If you wish to like and subscribe on this channel as well, you're more than welcome. Leave a comment if you wish as well, or just drop by the stream when I'm streaming next and get involved with watching it. But we're going to crack on. Tomorrow's stream the next stream. I'm going to crack on with the season and really progress and make some tactical progress, and hopefully we're in a really good position, going in a really strong direction with the squad. But yeah, cheers for watching guys, and I shall see you in the next video or the next stream.